What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Remnant 2. Today, we'll be taking a look at the Infinite Ammo, Infinite Mod, High DPS build. This entirely goes from the Nightfall gun. This is going to be found from the Night Weaver boss. It's on the Dran and Fae world. It's the more burning, sort of golden castle-y area. That area, you can find a boss. It's going to be called the Night Weaver. If you manage to defeat her, you're going to get the Nightfall gun. Easily one of the best guns in the game, and definitely one you're going to want to get your hands on. So first off, get this gun. It's going to allow you to enter a nightmare realm when you use its mod. This grants you infinite ammo while you're in that realm, increased fire rate, and 10% lifesteal. Also, the gun becomes fully automatic. It's more of a scout rifle when you first get it, but then when you activate the mod, it's fully automatic. It makes it a DPS king once that happens. Now, you also want to get this mutator called Battery. Ranged hits increase the next weak spot hit by 10% per stack. This is huge for damage. That's an extra 50% damage when we're hitting weak spots. And since this gun is going to be spewing ammo at the enemy, we're going to really get a lot of damage out of that weak spot. We're also going to play off of that, and we're going to run the Necklace of Supremacy for an extra 25% of damage when our health is full and we haven't been damaged for 7 seconds. Then we're going to run Xania's Malice, which is going to grant weak spot damage increased by 30% if you get enough damage. This one's really, really good when pairing with the Battery and the Necklace of Supremacy. We're also going to grab Vestige of Power because this pairs with our Amulet. This one grants increased 10% damage from ranged and melee. We're not using melee, obviously, but extra range damage when you have not been damaged for 7 seconds. Then Stone of Expanse is just extra 12% range damage. Can't go wrong there. And lastly, this one's very important, Faerun's Sigil. You'll notice we're using critical and weak spot hits quite a bit. If you look at this, weak spot hits generate 10% additional mod power. Remember that for later. We're going to get into that in a second. As for traits are very important. I run Healer because healing efficiency is increased. This is a little bit better. Siphoner is big. For lifesteal, this weapon grants lifesteal, so you're going to want to max that out and get as much as you can. And then at that point, you can do what you want to do. But the Siphoner is extremely important as for the trait that you want. How does this build work? How do we get infinite ammo? How do we get infinite mod power? Well, luckily, this little bitty ring right here pairs very well with this gun. So the mod allows you to enter a state where you have infinite ammo. If I just hold the button down, it fires infinitely for a time. Once that's up, you'll notice, wait, what the heck? I almost have my mod back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 shots, I have my mod back. How'd that happen? Well, that ring makes it so that weak spot hits or headshots, wherever the enemy's weak, is going to actually give you your mod power back. And this is active during this. So if I pop, say, my marksman, and then I pop my mod, it instantly fire. Not only is our DPS absolutely insane, but I can use it immediately. So as soon as I get out, I can just pop it again. And there you go. Once again, I can use the mod because this ring is generating so much mod power while I'm hitting these weak spots. And there you go, I have it again. Yes, this one is absolutely insane. It's going to grant you really good lifesteal as well. I like to run Fargazer with it because Fargazer, let me just show you here. This one applies a status effect called Madness. If you pop it, it creates this little orb. It's going to, when you aim down sights, it's going to aim at the enemy and sort of afflict them with a status. But if you switch guns and you aim down sights, it still works. So the Fargazer works really well because we have infinite ammo, and it's going to stay up longer and actually be affecting... One of the problems I ran is I ran a shotgun. If you run a shotgun with that and you have to reload, it doesn't have the effect. So then you have this mod that's doing nothing. Well, with this gun, it works perfectly. Perfectly. As for heals, I'm running fragments that increase my range and crit damage, but I run the Ruined Heart because this grants mod power and a little bit of health. Sometimes you just need health, sometimes you just need mod power. This one does both. The other option you could go with is probably this one, Reprocessed Heart. However, that grants almost no health, so I decided, hey, I'm just gonna I'm just going to stick with this one to get a little bit. But yeah, either of these, some mod power is going to be great. But yeah, if you want infinite ammo and you want infinite mod, this is the gun that you're going to want to find. This thing is absolutely insane. It is easily my favorite gun because the mod lets it go full auto. So if you're in a situation where you're fighting a bunch of minions and they're just piling down a hallway, you just pop this and go just and they'll just get melted. It's pretty fantastic. We're going to take this out and fight some enemies with this, a boss or two, and I'll let you guys see exactly how this works. Weak spot is the play here. You got to play off of that. So here you go. So for this to work properly, we're first going to pop Fargazer. We're going to pop our Mark. We're going to pop Shade and just go at it. If we run out of our Shade, we've got enough weak spot damage and we get it back. A little bit trickier against ads because you're not hitting as much weak spot.